What's going on, everyone? This is C-Mac, aka Next Level Bitcoin, and we want to talk about COTPS today. I know we're getting close to that date. As a matter of fact, let me go to share my screen, and let's talk about the actual date that all this came about. Here we go. On May 22nd is when, so this is the 27th. So we, what we do know is that they sent us this message saying that they had been hacked. We know we had the previous issue with the SMS notification not being able to get through. So there's been a lot that has gone on since. We know that they, as 2 weeks ago, I think they enhanced their documentation. They enhanced their documentation from in the Denver, Colorado site. They also, you know, the African leadership had been pinging the website and know that there was definitely some traffic, some things are going on. Also, we knew that the funds were sitting in the cold wallet. And since there's been some movement in the cold wallet to the warm wallets, I think the leadership was thinking that they were putting those funds into our individual wallets. I could not confirm that, but that was what was going on, what was taking place. So another little thing that's taking place. Hold on just a minute here. Let me share my screen here. Yeah. So I seen where this had came out. All right. So I'm gonna go to a COTPS. Okay, now when I go to COTPS.com, nothing comes up. It just arrows or times out. But when I go to COTPS, well, actually, let's keep it on the .com. Let's just see what's going to happen while we're on. Now, this actual site is COTPS.me. So it actually looks just like COTPS.com. The home, transaction hall, earn interest. So right now, I'm trying. Okay, I pulled up. I'm pulling up COTPS.com. The site can't be reached. COTPS.com took too long to respond. Okay, but then when I go to COTPS.me, okay, and if I can type. All right, boom. This site pulls up, which is exactly the COTPS site. Now, if I try to go to Transaction Hall, it's not there. This actually looks like a more enhanced interface than the original one. The original one wasn't this clear. Okay, but it's still not pulling up. And is it a scam site? Because we really don't know. There's a lot of scams that came, that BN Trust, with that world order, world OTC thing. You know, those are similar to COTPS. Some of this language, some of the lingo, but they rug pull. But look, when I try to hit the transaction button, look what came up. This site can't be reached. www.cotps.com took too long to respond. So this is telling me that this is their site. And you know, with not to make anyone feel a certain way, or you know, I'm just kind of cautioning on the side of there's still hope. I don't, maybe I'm using my words out of text, but there's still hope because they're obviously working on something. COTPS.me, when it times out, it arrows back to COTPS.com. To me, why would they, one, you're making $600 million a day. Why would you rug pull from that? Number two, if you're going to come back, or if you're not going to come back, why would you update your documentation with Finson and with the authoritative power with Colorado Springs? You know, why would you update that documentation? You know, we know that there's something going on. And the problem is we just don't get enough feedback. We have to do these type of um, you know, trial and error, all these different things just to kind of figure out if they are or if they're not. So that being said, I'm kind of leaning that, I've been leaning that, very optimistic that they would come back, because why would they rug pull? It's making too much money. I don't get that. So we got a few more days. It might be a few more days after that, guys. I'm gonna keep the light on. I'm gonna keep the light on, and in hopes that they're going to come back. Got quite a bit of money on that platform. A lot of us do. If it comes back, y'all, everyone who's on it, I think the anticipation of knowing what it can do is the reason why everybody is so waiting patiently and excited to get it to come back again. So I'll say this too, guys: don't sit idle. We none of us are one-trick ponies. Again, I thank God every day for what He's done in my life, and if I hadn't failed in things, I could never succeed in the things I've succeeded in. So that being said, can't stop, won't stop, but can't give up. I have to keep striving. I implore all of you to do the same. We just got to be wise and smarter about how we go about our business. So again, just giving you guys an update on everything. Hope everyone's doing well. This is C-Mac, aka Next Level Bitcoin. We'll talk to you guys at the next appointed time. Peace.